Hey guys, we're back for the next installment of the Let's Build a Tank series and getting down to the very final phases. So what I'm going to be doing to the model is a oil paint wash, and I'll be using this Mig Productions brown wash product. It's in a concentrate form, and I'm going to also be using this can of mineral spirits to act as a thinning agent to mix it down to where I need, because I'm not going to use the thing straight out of the bottle. The pigment's settled on the bottom, which means I need to take my handy Badger paint stirrer and fix that problem. These are neat little tools. If you don't have one of these, you can buy one for about $7 to $9 US. Runs off a single AA battery. You be very careful though when you bring it out of the bottle that you don't trust. The triggers are very sensitive. So, and then I'm going to pour a little bit of this stuff out into my little palette here, and that's way thick. Way thick. I've got a eyedropper here that I'm going to use and grab some of this thinner mineral spirits. I'm going to thin this stuff down even more. Mix it up a tad, more or less where I want it. Got a towel handy. So the way this works is the first thing I'm going to do. So I'm going to do basically a sludge wash, and I'm going to take one of these flat brushes that you see here, and I'm going to zoom in. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dip the brush in clean mineral spirits. Right? And then I'm going to put that on the surface of the model here where I'm about to apply this wash. Just wet mineral spirits. And let's zoom in so you guys can see this better. What I'm going to be doing. So, try not to make a mess, although I'm making a mess already. I'm going to get some more of that mineral spirits on this. So then I'm going to take my clean brush, put it in my thinned Mig brown wash, and then basically I'm just gonna roll it right across the surface here. And what it does, you can see there, it flows into the recessed panel lines, goes everywhere, and makes the detail really begin to pop and stand out. It even picks up the bolt and rivet heads, which is really nice. Okay, so that's basically how this process works. If you guys can see what I've done there so far, I need a little more of the oil wash. Now I want to get some mineral spirits up here on the turret. Barrel mantlet housing. Basically just going to duplicate this process. So I do this model. You can actually do this pretty quickly. I'm working pretty fast. So I'm going to go back and clean up the excess if I need to. the mineral spirits tend to dry pretty quickly. So you see how this works. And it grabs the whole, basically grabs a hold of the detail and then makes it pop. Makes it look nice. Makes that detail stand out that we work so hard to put in the model. Sides now. Gonna be a lot of little stuff here we're gonna pick up with the wash. It'll be pretty neat to see this work out. So you see it flows everywhere. Picks up a little detail. It's nice. You just continue this process along the hole. There will be places that you need to go back and kind of touch it up. I'm on camera there. That will absolutely happen. Really starting to make the details pop. Looks nice. Now we're going to start working on the side here. Go through each wheel. You guys get the idea here. I'm basically just painting all this on. Make those details stand out. sure you're getting the running gear as well. You can see you can do this pretty quickly. And if there's any excess, we're going to go back and clean that up, and I'll show you how to do that. It's actually very simple. I got a bit much on the road wheel. That's not a problem. Go back to fix that. Pretty happy with the way that looks. You can see that gloss coat also helps this process because it breaks that surface tension and causes that wash to just flow all over the model. Really, I'm not seeing very many crazy accumulations of the wash. Now, unfortunately, since this is an oil paint based product, I'm going to have to let it dry for quite a while. Taking some of the clear mineral spirits here. I got a bit much on the turret. Dab it in places I wanted just a little more detail. But I think it looks pretty good. Take Mr. Cotton Bud and wipe off some excess. It does tone down the model quite a bit. You can see it's already much darker. That's, I think, a good thing because it was a bit bright. It's more of a weathered look. What I'm going to do next after we've done this is I'm actually going to go back and use a dry brush technique just to make a couple more of these little details pop. You'll get to see that work. It's looking pretty good. So that was it for the oil paint wash. So this has got to dry, and this is going to take, unfortunately, hours. There's no way around that. I apologize for that. But there it is. There's some oil wash using this Mig Brown Wash product. I think you guys get the idea. It's I like doing this. Pretty fun to do. When it dries, it's going to look fantastic, and it also helped to tone down those colors a little bit, like I had talked about. So I hope everyone enjoys seeing this and that part of the model. And we'll be back as soon as this dries to do the final stage, which is that dry brushing, and then I'm going to do one last dull coat to coat the model in a flat clear. So, all right, guys, take care. See you later. Bye.